come up to steady halts. Bring them up to a steady halt. Try to keep them on the bit. And you're going to see that you need to have a rein aid. Keep your hand on their neck, and that's going to be their new cue for standing. Put your arm out, practice your salute, and do it over and over. It's really important that you have a cue and an aid, and we also tell them to stand and stand in whoa, and we keep resetting the hand. Breathe out, practice long halts daily, and ask the horse to stay on the bit at the halt if you can. Use the halt and do some exercises. Don't forget to dismount at X sometimes and practice standing with the rein on the neck. Practice salute halts everywhere in the ring and use some cross training on the ground to get this. You're going to see here that I put my rein in my left hand and my hand is touching her neck. Now she's distracted today by cows bawling, which you can't hear, but they were terrible. And she kept putting her neck up, so I keep giving her the neck lowering half halt, and then I start my exercises here. If you're in a show, in a competition, you don't want to use the neck lowering half halt. You just want to keep her neck straight, because from the front, the judge can't see too much how far off the bit she is, and they see her neck move. So in a competition, don't use the neck lowering half halt until you move off. But when you're training, you want to use this neck lowering half halt, and you want to teach them eventually that you can drop the rein on the neck, and that becomes the aid for her to stand. She is standing here, she's off the bit, but I have to pet her because she didn't move. So that's your ultimate goal, is that your hand or some part of your hand or the rein lays on her neck, and that's going to be your cue. You've got to do lots and lots of these. So you saw me give her the neck lowering half halt as I moved off. And as I was saying, if you're schooling or training, keep using the neck lowering half halt to keep training the horse to stand on the bit or in the connection. But in a competition, keep her straight, absolutely straight, and don't use that until you start to move off, and then use your neck lowering half halt. Here I am again. She started to come up, so I gave her the half halt, and then I put my hand down on the neck, and I'm like, nope, and I reset my hand again and tell her neck down and stand, and neck down and stand. And you have to stand there a long time, and you have to practice standing around a lot in various places in the ring, and especially at X. Practice saluting with both hands, of course, but practice a lot. See if you can get to the part where you really can practice saluting with your right hand. And again, I'm pointing out to you, my hand is touching her, and this time she stayed on the bit. I breathed out. I could do my exercises. You saw her exhale, which was great, and she stayed right on the bit, which was awesome. Also practice getting down at X, so that when they get to X, they don't know if you're going to get down, but they'll stand there thinking that you're gonna. Here's Joanne Williams, and she's going to salute with her left hand, but look where her right hand goes, right down on his neck with her whip to keep him immobile and in the square halt while she moves off. And the best competitors in the world use this cue. They put their hand down on the neck. Use the verbal whoa stand, reset the hand, breathe out, and practice a lot of these. Don't forget to use some cross training. Stand the horses around the ring and in the ring often, and hang around a lot at the halt. Good luck. See you at X.